This is your everyday English class.
Hello, welcome to English Cactus. My name is Anna.
And my name is Brian. This podcast will help you practice your English in a fun and natural way, improving your listening skills.
Hey, let me ask you something. Have you ever tried to speak English in a real situation and your mind just goes blink?
Like when someone invites you to a picnic or asks, "What do you want to do this weekend?" and you freeze?
Exactly. You know the words, but you can't use them, and that's frustrating.
But here's the truth. You don't need perfect English. You need simple, real English that works in everyday life.
Today's episode is about something very real and useful. Things people do in spring in the USA.
Why is this important? Because these are everyday situations. Going to the park, having a picnic, talking to friends.
And you will learn how to talk about all of this in English in a simple and natural way.
Don't worry if you don't understand everything the first time. After the dialogue, we'll explain the vocabulary and expressions, and it'll become much easier.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support is really important to us, and you won't miss anything.
And tell us in the comments, where are you from?
Now grab your coffee, relax, and let's begin.
Hey Emma, spring is finally here. The weather feels so nice today.
I know, right? It's warm, but not too hot. I love spring in the USA.
Same here. So what do people usually do in spring?
Oh, a lot of things. One of the most popular activities is going outside more. People love parks during spring.
That sounds great. Do you go to the park often?
Yes, I usually go every weekend. I like to walk, read a book, or just relax on the grass.
That sounds peaceful. What kind of books do you read?
I like simple stories, like short novels. If you're learning English, I recommend easy books like The Little Prince or simple graded readers.
That's a good idea. Maybe I should try that. Study English every day, right?
Exactly. Keep going. You're doing great.
Thanks. So besides going to the park, what else do people do?
Another big thing is having picnics. Families and friends bring food and eat outside.
Oh, I love that. What kind of food do they bring?
Simple food like sandwiches, fruits, chips, and drinks. Sometimes people say, "It's on me," when they pay for the food.
That's a useful phrase. So if I bring drinks, I can say, "It's on me."
Yes, exactly. Or you can say, "I got this."
Nice. I'm learning a lot. What about sports? Do people play sports in spring?
Yes, they do. Many people start playing outdoor sports again, like soccer, baseball, or jogging.
I like jogging, but I'm a beginner.
That's okay. Start slow. You can jog for 10 minutes, then walk. Next week, try 15 minutes. Learn something new every day.
That's good advice. Maybe I can listen to English podcasts while jogging.
That's perfect. You practice your body and your English at the same time.
Multitasking. I like it.
Exactly.
What about events? Are there special events in spring?
Yes, there are many festivals. For example, flower festivals are very popular.
Flower festivals? That sounds beautiful.
It is. You can see colorful flowers everywhere. People take photos, walk around, and enjoy the view.
I'd love that. Do people dress differently in spring?
Yes, they do. People wear lighter clothes like t-shirts, dresses, and sneakers.
Finally, no more heavy jackets.
I know, it feels so free.
What else is popular in spring?
Another important activity is spring cleaning.
Spring cleaning. What's that?
It means cleaning your house very well. People organize things, throw away old items, and make the house fresh.
Oh, I see. That sounds like a lot of work.
It is, but it feels amazing after. You can start small. Clean one room a day.
That's a good tip. Maybe I should clean my desk first.
Yes, a clean space helps you focus more when you study English.
That's true. I feel more motivated already.
Good. You're building great habits.
Thanks. So let me see if I understand. In spring, people go to parks, have picnics, play sports, go to festivals, and do spring cleaning.
Exactly. You got it.
This season sounds really fun.
It is. Spring is about new beginnings. It's a great time to start new habits.
Like studying English every day?
Yes, even 10 minutes a day can make a big difference.
I'll try that. Maybe I can learn 5 new words every day.
That's a great plan. You can also watch short videos or listen to simple podcasts.
I like that idea. It feels less stressful.
Learning should be fun, not stressful.
I agree. By the way, if I go to a picnic and want less sugar in my drink, how can I say that?
You can say, "Can I get that with less sugar, please?"
Nice. And if I don't understand something?
You can say, "Sorry, can you repeat that?" Or, "Did you say small or medium?"
That's very helpful.
Always be polite. Say please and thank you.
Got it. Thanks so much, Emma. This was really helpful.
No problem. I'm happy to help. Keep practicing and enjoy the spring.
I will. Let's plan a picnic soon.
Sure thing. I'll bring the sandwiches.
Great. I'll bring the drinks. It's on me.
Perfect. See you soon.
See you.
Wow, that was such a fun and natural conversation. We always work hard to bring you the best content for free. And if you'd like to support us, you can buy us a coffee. Any amount helps, and the link is in the description.
That's right. And now let's break everything down step by step. First, we're going to explain some useful phrases from the dialogue. Then we'll talk about important vocabulary. And finally, we'll share some cultural tips about spring in the USA.
Let's begin with the phrases.
Ryan started by saying, "Spring is finally here. The weather feels so nice today." This is a very natural way to talk about the weather. You can also say, "It feels great outside," or "The weather is perfect today." It's very common to start conversations with the weather.
And Emma replied, "I know, right? It's warm, but not too hot." "I know, right?" is a super common expression. It shows agreement. You can use it when you feel the same way. For example, "This place is amazing." "I know, right?"
Then Ryan asked, "What do people usually do in spring?" This is a great structure for questions. You can use it with many topics. What do people usually eat here? Or what do people usually do on weekends?
Emma answered, "People love parks during spring." Simple and clear. You can say "people love" plus noun to talk about general preferences. For example, "People love coffee in the morning."
Ryan said, "That sounds peaceful." This is a great reaction phrase. You can also say, "That sounds fun," or "That sounds interesting," or "That sounds relaxing."
Emma suggested books and said, "I recommend easy books." "I recommend" is very useful when giving advice. For example, "I recommend this movie," or "I recommend studying every day."
Then Ryan said, "Maybe I should try that." This is a great way to show interest. You're not 100% sure, but you're thinking about it.
Emma encouraged him, "Keep going. You're doing great." This is very motivational. You can use it with friends or even yourself when learning something new.
Later, Emma said, "It's on me." This means, "I will pay." You can also say, "I got this." For example, at a restaurant, "Don't worry, it's on me."
Ryan asked, "Can I get that with less sugar, please?" This is perfect for ordering food or drinks. You can change it. "Can I get that without ice or with more milk?"
And Emma gave a helpful tip. "Sorry, can you repeat that?" Very important for learners. You can also say, "Can you say that again?" or "I didn't understand."
Great. Now let's talk about vocabulary. We selected some important words from the dialogue.
The first word is spring. Spring is a season between winter and summer. It's when flowers grow and the weather gets warmer. For example, "I love spring because everything feels new." The opposite feeling could be winter, which is cold and quiet.
The next word is picnic. A picnic is when you eat outside, usually in a park. For example, "Let's have a picnic this weekend." It's a very common spring activity in the USA.
Another important word is jogging. Jogging means running slowly for exercise. For example, "I go jogging every morning." If you don't run, you can say walking, which is slower.
Next, we have festival. A festival is a special event with music, food, or celebrations. For example, there is a flower festival in the city. Festivals are very popular in spring.
Another word is relax. To relax means to rest and feel calm. For example, I like to relax in the park. The opposite could be stress, which means feeling worried or tired.
Next word, recommend. To recommend means to suggest something good. For example, I recommend this movie. It's very useful in conversations.
And finally, clean. To clean means to make something tidy. For example, I clean my room every week. In spring, people often do spring cleaning, which is a deep clean.
Now let's move to cultural tips. This is very important if you want to understand real life in the USA.
In spring, people spend a lot of time outside. Parks become very popular. You'll see families, friends, and even people alone reading or relaxing. It's normal and very accepted.
Also, picnics are very common. People bring simple food like sandwiches, fruits, and drinks. Sometimes one person pays and says, "It's on me." This is a friendly and generous gesture.
Another interesting point is sports. When the weather gets better, people go back to outdoor activities like jogging, baseball, and biking. It's a healthy lifestyle habit.
Festivals are also part of the culture. Flower festivals, food festivals, and local events happen a lot in spring. People enjoy taking pictures and spending time together.
And don't forget spring cleaning. This is a tradition where people clean and organize their homes. It's not just about cleaning, it's about starting fresh with new energy.
So, as you can see, spring in the USA is about being active, enjoying nature, and starting new habits. It's also a great time to improve your English.
Study English every day, even a little. Keep going, you're doing great.
Now it will be much easier to understand the dialogue again. All right, now let's move on to the next step. We're going to give you some simple model phrases and practical examples so you can start speaking English about spring activities.
Yes, the idea here is to help you build your own sentences. Don't worry about being perfect. Just start simple and keep going.
Let's begin with some easy and useful sentences you can use in real life.
If you want to talk about going outside, you can say, I like going to the park in spring.
Or even simpler, I go to the park on weekends.
If you want to invite someone, you can say, do you want to have a picnic?
And if you feel nervous, you can use a very simple version. Picnic this weekend?
Exactly. Simple is powerful.
If you want to talk about food, you can say, I'll bring sandwiches and drinks.
Or, I can bring fruit.
If you want to offer to pay, you can say, it's on me.
Or a simpler option, I pay.
If you're ordering something and want to change it, you can say, can I get that with less sugar, please?
Or if that feels too long, just say, less sugar, please.
If you don't understand something, very important, you can say, sorry, can you repeat that? So let's wrap this up together.
Today, you learned how to talk about real-life spring activities in the USA, like going to the park, having a picnic, doing outdoor sports, enjoying festivals, and even cleaning your home.
And more importantly, you learned how to talk about these things in simple English.
Exactly. You don't need complex words. You just need to start speaking.
Now let me ask you something. Are you going to use what you learned today, or are you going to forget it?
Because here's the truth. If you don't practice, you don't improve.
But if you take just 5 minutes today, just 5, and say a few sentences out loud,
You are already ahead of most people.
this is your moment to change that.
Keep practicing. Keep improving. You're doing great.
And don't forget, subscribe to the channel, share this episode with a friend, and keep learning with us.
The more you listen, the more you understand. The more you practice, the more you speak.
We're here with you in this journey.
Keep going.
Take care.
See you next time.